Was it good to finally get some time in the middle after a bit of a lean patch?
Yeah, it is. It was really nice to get some time in the middle. But in saying that, probably, lost a few too many wickets up front. So, yeah, it's always nice to spend time in the middle. But, building a big total, then we need to, get those guys batting for longer periods of time. They're some of the best batters in the world. So.
Different innings to the other night. What sort of went wrong? If you'd done a post-match debrief yet and worked out what went wrong?
Just 3 down in the power play as opposed to 1. We saw at the Gabba we were 1 for 38, which is not a massive power play, but we only lost 1 wicket. So, yeah, I think that was the main talking point. Yeah.
How's Billy?
Billy?
Yeah, how he rolled his ankle in the warm-up, ruled out. What's his status as far as you know?
I think he's going for a scan tomorrow, but yeah, we'll see after tomorrow.
How frustrating a night was it? Like, you lose Billy, lose the toss, lose top order wickets, and then you get back in the game, really, those last few overs, and then it gets called off. Yeah.
Well, it's very frustrating, especially with the rain's been obviously following us around. It's been tough, but yeah. To lose momentum in that last, I thought we were going. Me and AJ we'll set ourselves up nicely for the 19th over, and that takes a lot of momentum out of the game. That last over, yeah, with Bumrah. So yeah, Bumrah bowled the 18th. So yeah, I thought we were in good stead for the 19th, but very frustrating night. Yeah, being on and off for rain.
Was it a bit of a strange day as well, given that it was ordinary conditions pretty much all day, and then you found yourself starting on time, I suppose, against maybe some of the expectations earlier in the day? Yeah,
like I said before, it's been like that every game so far. So we need to be ready. Like, you can't really control what the weather's doing, and we've found ourselves pretty much all playing every one of these rain-affected games. So you need to be ready. But it is a bit of a funny one rocking up, and it's raining. Yeah.
And in terms of the conditions out there and the pitch, obviously it had to be under covers for quite a while. How did you find it?
It was, yeah, we didn't get back on after it started really raining, which was it was pretty heavy out there in that 17th and 18th over. But I reckon it would have been a little bit juicy and a bit skiddy, yeah.
Were you happy with the way you batted today? Because it seemed like you were really intent on playing the situation of the game and wanting to bat out the overs, whereas I suppose in other games it kind of, you were going for your shots.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just wanted to sort of bat with Maxi to start with and try and get him on strike as much as possible. I was struggling to do that early, which I wasn't that pleased with, but losing wickets throughout the whole innings was tough, but I was happy that I could, sort of contribute and get us to the, I thought when we came back out, it was 90 off 11, so I think that's actually pretty good for us. So, and then it obviously started raining, which was frustrating, but yeah, not too bad tonight.
You played a pretty nice little late cut and late in your innings. Was that placed exactly where you wanted, or was a bit of luck involved in that one?
Yeah, I wanted to try and squeeze it either between the keeper and short third, or in between the other two, point and short third, if that makes sense. So, yeah, he bowled me a really nice Yorker the ball before, and I thought I can't really hit that anywhere else other than past the keeper, so, or through point. So, yeah, a little bit of luck, I guess, but yeah, that's what was where I was aiming to hit it.
So just another one on the skipper. He's obviously been a bit of shorter runs and just shorter time in the middle. He just can't seem to get going. What's he been like at training around the guys in the nets and that sort of stuff? He's obviously got a lot of jobs being captain. How have you found him?
Oh, still pure class. Yeah, he's been really good around the group and helping me out and helping the group out still. So he's still positive, and I think he's going to bounce back really, really well. I think he's one of the best in the world.
Last 3 guys, so we're here and Roger to finish.
Ben, before the series, both captains agreed that the shorter format allowed youngsters like yourselves to go out and express themselves. Going into the final on Sunday, I mean, it's still 1-0 for Australia. How does that shape up from an Australian point of view, how does that shape up the final game?
Yeah, well, it's not. Well, we spoke about it tonight, and it's not every day that you can, you have the opportunity to win a series for Australia. So, yeah, it's shaping up well, and I think we're doing the right things, and we've got one win on the board. We just need that one more.
Yeah, so in Brisbane and today, it's been a real difficulty in playing Kuldeep Yadav and picking him. What sort of solution is there going into Sunday's last game? Is it sort of an execution or decision thing with the batsman, with Kuldeep?
Yeah, I think it's just an execution thing, really. I think we were picking him pretty well. I was struggling a little bit early, but sort of got him, or started to pick him a little bit better as my innings progressed, which is pretty normal. But I think it's just an execution thing. We just need to sort of sharpen up on that, and I think that'll come with hopefully a nicer day and wicket, you know. So.
Was it a bit strange to see so many Indian supporters and playing in front of them at the MCG? How did you feel about that?
No, it's brilliant. I think it's you know, it's packed out the MCG, and it was really yeah, really loud tonight and really good support. So it was really good of them to stick around and while the rain was on and off. It's really good night. Well, for the game.